Hi, my name is Sarit Shah. I'm the chairman of the Safal MRM Foundation, and I'm here to show you that strategy works. I am the chairman of the MRM, the company, and also the chairman of the Safal MRM Foundation. And my role is to basically empower and to make sure that the company achieves its goals for the community in where we operate. As you know that in the business that we work in, if we can look after the environment and the youth in the community that we work in, the business will prosper, the community will prosper, and collectively the whole environment, and it's just not the environment asking for trees and animals, but it will be the whole environment around us, the ecosystem that will benefit. If you have people who are fed well, sheltered well, educated well, then we will have a system that works very well. And that's what we need to achieve. Ultimately, we need a safe working environment. And a safe working environment comes with many, many things. It comes with people who have been able to look after themselves, their needs, their families, their friends, and people around them who will then benefit from their activities. So if you have an unsafe rider, the rider will be unsafe. If the rider is unsafe, they will require medical help. If medical help is not available, they will now have to be travel to a different place to seek that help. So if you can make an ecosystem which is holistically safe for everybody, and that means everything around us is good, then happiness will result in a happier living environment and a better community and a better business ultimately. As the foundation is concerned, we've been operating in Kenya nearly 25 years. And today we've seen that the benefits of channeling all our energies through activities that benefit the community is going to ultimately benefit the country and the people and the businesses. We said that we should do the same in East Africa, so we started the Safal UBL, Uganda Bati Foundation. We started the Safal Alaf Foundation and also the Safal Foundation in South Africa. The one in Uganda and Tanzania have been running now for a couple of years. The one in South Africa has just started. And the one in Uganda, where one can see that already traction, we had a piece of land and building in Tororo. We had a clinic in Tororo, and we immediately started action by making sure that there is an environmental field or a shelter field. The community was started to now engaged, and we started a permaculture course, so people know that how to look after the soil, how to look after the environment, how to grow better, how to grow more than just once or twice a year, grow 3-4 times a year. So this started involvement of the community. And when you want to do something, do it properly, but don't just do it in the main places where you're living and you're working. Do it in the communities that you're required to do it. When we did a survey in Uganda, most of the people came back and said they wanted hairdressing courses. But ultimately, hairdressing courses may look nice, but will it give people employment? So you need to make sure that whatever we teach and where we can afford to teach, we should teach people where ultimately they get a job. And if they can get a job, again, the whole community will be looked after, because this will then feed into the well-being of the community. So we engaged with the MasterCard Foundation last year, and they provided us funding for the youth in the Boda Boda sector. So to enrich their lives, basically to train them for what is required to become a good corporate citizen as far as managing a Boda Boda as a rider. So we taught them that they should be registered, they should actually have a license, they should have some sort of financial acumen, they should have insurance and safety. So if we can put all those things together and empower them, they become good corporate citizens, which ultimately results in the society benefiting from their services that they offer. And ultimately, if they can make some money, they can actually have a better life as such. That was one key critical activity that was started last year. About 500 Boda Boda riders participated in this program. We helped them open accounts, bank accounts, register themselves with the NTSA, etc. So this really, I would feel that would be enrich their lives as such. That was one big activity. Another one, basically very, very different, was soft skills, to get youth into the clinic that we operate in Mariakani. Mariakani, we have a clinic that's been running for many, many years now, 20 plus years. And we provide lots of medical services there, like dentist, we have a chair for dentistry, we have an ultrasound, we have a radiology department. But what we didn't have is a center for youth, for them to bring their problems to us. So sexual reproduction, how to manage that, the frustration that guys will have, and in the society that they have issues with, how to come and talk to somebody, psychiatry in a sense, right? And then therefore they have a small camp and people openly discuss their problems, and they know they're not alone, and especially men. Men will have a problem discussing these things. So creating that center, creating that officer who helps them overcome their anxiety and the problems was really key in furthering that cause for the youth. And that is an ongoing thing. So that just continues. And this year I heard that about 1,500 or 1,600 youth participated over a period in this engagement. I think those sort of skills are really good for the youth in the environment that we operate in.